How's it going, boys? It's me, your favorite Snake Souls merchant, and it is the year 2021, and Donald Trump has achieved something great. He has been banned on more platforms than Alex Jones in an instant. That is definitely an achievement, and we have to give him that. That will also go down in history. Now, there are two kinds of people here. Currently, the ones that are happy because Cheeto Man banned, and the ones who are not happy because that is, well, flat out just repression of free speech and whatnot. And pretty much political targeting because everyone knows that all the Silicon tech companies are extremely left-leaning in almost every possible scenario. Now, for the people who are just happy because they hate Trump, fine, okay. But the bigger issue here is the censorship. The banning of Trump now means a lot of things. And that also means even positive things for the people who did not want to see Trump banned. One of those positive things that people do not understand is the fact that the tech companies had previously reasons to ban him. He probably broke their terms of service in some small stupid way and they could ban him. But as long as he was the sitting president, they had fear banning him. That means only one thing. Hate or love Trump, he at least did something right there. At the bare minimum. If you're gonna say he did nothing right, good on you. But you must admit, the fact that they were literally just afraid of banning him previously because he was a sitting president meant that he actually was a threat to them. Because if he wasn't a threat, they would just ban him and laugh about it. But because he took him to court, Ted Cruz took them to court, a lot of questions about a lot of things, well, they were afraid of him, and now they finally can get rid of him. And that is one of the big takeaways. Say what you will about Trump, they feared him, and that's pretty good. Because this is the last... That was the first and last time in history, boys. Silicon Valley is gonna be afraid of anything. That most likely is the sad truth. Trump was the first and last time in history Silicon Valley will ever be afraid of anything. That is the kind of good takeaway and bad takeaway at the same time. Now, for what did Trump get banned? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe his tweet about the rioters stopping to riot at DC. It is hard to judge by that because a lot of people think he incited riots. A lot of people think he incited violence. Well, a lot of people also think the exact same opposite. And from a pure psychological standpoint, you literally cannot prove either. It is impossible. From what he said in that video, I will explain why it is legitimately impossible to prove that he somehow incited violence or that he actually didn't. This is an unprovable thing. So people who think he incited violence are mostly citing the fact that he said things like, yes, we know the election was stolen from us, we know who stole it, blah, 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 blah. That is pretty clear the take, that is the inciting violence part. But here is the part that people don't understand. If you understand the people, you understand that is exactly the thing why they are mad. And if you want people to stop spreading the violence, you should address what they are mad about. That you understand what they are mad about. You understand it. And he addressed it. That's like the thing here. You can say that was inciting violence, but you can't prove that. It might as well been the fact that he's just addressing the fact that the fact what the people were pissed about. And then he says stop. This situation is pretty insane because there is absolutely no way to prove he incited violence. But again, it's just on literally which side you stand. Do you like the guy or do you hate the guy? And I think that's that most likely was the main reason why they banned him. But admittedly, here's the fun fact. A billion other platforms banned him. I'm not kidding, the guy got banned on more places than Alex Jones, and that's seriously an achievement. That just shows how much fear these companies had for Trump. Respect, honestly. Seriously. No, again, this is the last time a tech company will fear anyone. Never again will they fear anyone. So, that's pretty much it. A lot of people also don't understand how bad this is. At the same time, when Trump got banned from Twitter and all the other places, you don't need to be exactly a genius to understand that some people used Twitter only because Trump existed. He had, I think, around 80 million followers. That's a huge chunk of people. And when Trump gets banned, well, if he moves platforms, they're gonna follow him. Oh, you can be sure that they're gonna follow him. And Twitter obviously does not want to do that. What happens when 10, 20, 30, 40 million people move platforms? Well, suddenly they have actual competition. And Twitter does not obviously want that. So surprise, surprise, the second most likely place Trump would move to if he chose to move to another platform to speak, got taken off the App Store for bullshit. Oh yes, previously it wasn't Trump gets banned, well congratulations, it gets taken off the App Store. Oh yes. Now obviously some of you people are calling that a conspiracy theory. I call you all idiots. I'm gonna make a follow-up video explaining why conspiracy theories are super fucking easy to do. Like, most people who think conspiracy theories are impossible don't understand how easily conspiracies are made, and how, especially at like the top huge multi-million levels, you don't need a cabal of 100 people for a conspiracy to take progress. You literally need 2 people for a conspiracy to actually function and work and do what they want to. That's how easy conspiracies are. Obviously, you know, they got banned. Call it a conspiracy, call it coincidence, but the fact is they got the closest competitor got removed from the App Store when Trump got banned. Wow, who would have thought? I know, crazy, right? But admittedly, there's obviously no proof to it, and you will obviously never find proof to it, because again, it is unprovable. Because, you know, again, it only takes 2 people to actually make this not a coincidence, but an actual plan. And if one of those 2 people doesn't speak, it's impossible to prove. So there you go. But anyway, it is a pretty interesting topic. The world is gonna change pretty rapidly, most likely now in the following year. Tech companies are gonna run wild. A lot of things are gonna run wild. Democrats are gonna be pretty disappointed because, well, Biden is not exactly for the people, by the people. The people who voted against Trump just because they don't like Trump most likely have not seen anything what Biden has done in his political career. And yeah, well, good job America, you're fucked most likely because of good old Grandpa Biden. But, well, considering I'm not American, I'm just gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the show because Biden is gonna generate so much fucking memes, it's gonna be amazing. Every time the guy walks in front of a camera, you can expect a god tier meme coming out. The guy literally said, "Hello, I am Joey Biden's wife." Joey Biden is his own wife, boys. It's gonna be a fun ride. Oh boys, is it gonna be a fun ride. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Sad that Trump got banned. Now, a lot of people may just get banned because the big tech companies don't like them. Because, well, someone tried to do something against them. You know, they got scoffed free off of situations because they claimed that they are not a publisher. They're just a platform where people can speak. But at the same time, you know, they really, really like removing the things that they don't like there. So technically, Well, anyway, this was Quizzer Said 7. You probably already know that and you have formed your own opinion about that. But let what's gonna happen in the next year sink in, slowly but surely. So this was Quizzer Said 7. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check out everything, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.